Fatima and the shop robbery. Every afternoon, Mama Jamila fetches Fatima at Hoopoe Land's rickety green gate. She pushes Hassan in his pram. Hassan is Fatima's little brother. He laughs and kicks his feet when he sees Fatima. Then they walk back to Papa Farouk's shop. They live in 2 rooms at the back of the shop. But today, walking back home is different. It feels as if someone is watching them. A man shouts at them, "You are foreigners, go away!" What? What are foreigners, Mama? Fatima asks. Papa is from another country. He's a foreigner in this country. That man does not like people who are not from this country, Mama Jamila replies. Fatima knows her father comes from a far away country. It's very hot there with a lot of sand too. They call the sand a desert. The people ride on camels. Papa wears the clothes of the far away country. It looks like a long dress. He wears a turban too. It looks like a scarf wrapped around his head. He also speaks the language of that country. They get to the chicken coops. The shop is just around the corner. Fatima hears people chanting. Why are they singing? She asks, pushing Hassan faster. Wait, Fatima, Mama yells. She sounds scared, very scared. Fatima's already around the street corner. People are chanting and dancing in front of the shop. They are waving sticks and screaming, "Foreigners, go back!" Then they start plundering the shop. They snatch the vegetables, fruit, tinned food and flour. They throw stones at the window. The window shatters and broken glass is scattered everywhere on the street. Mama pulls her son from his pram. She grabs Fatima's hand. They run back and hide behind the chicken coops. Bewildered, the chickens cackle. The police arrive and start spraying tear gas. Fatima smells the smoke. It burns her eyes. The people run away. Mama cries out, "Farouk! Farouk!" Her son cries. Fatima has no voice. They leave their hiding place. Fatima sees Papa. His long garment is dirty, covered in dust. "Farouk, where's a dress? Farouk, where's a dress?" Children's voices jeer and sneer. "Stay away from Fatima and her son," someone else shouts. Papa picks Fatima up. He puts his arm around Hassan and Mama Jamila. They walk back to their rooms at the shop. Oh, everything is in a mess. Their clothes are scattered. All their food stolen. "I'll go and check what is left in the shop. Tonight I'll stay on guard so that you can sleep," he says. He looks and sounds sad and discouraged. "Fatima, I want to tidy up. Will you keep an eye on her son?" Mama Jamila asks. Her green eyes are dark with worry. Fatima wants to say that she's hungry, but words are stuck in her throat. Silently, she plays with her son in one room. Later, Mama makes them each a mug of sweet tea. Fatima struggles to swallow. The crying is choking her. Fatima and her son sleep on a mattress on the floor. Fatima pretends to be sleeping while she is listening to Papa and Mama. "What happened, Farouk?" Mama asks. "The people say I'm stealing their jobs, Jamila. I'm from a foreign country. They say only people from this country may own shops." "Where are your papers? Where are your papers saying that you may live and work here? Mama asks anxiously. Papa replies, they are hidden safely in a pocket. They are hidden safely in a pocket under my clothes. The crowing of the cock wakes Fatima up. Someone is banging loudly on the door. Papa opens the door slightly. Morning, a man's voice says. Mr. Farouk, you have to come with me to the police station, please. I have papers which say I am allowed to stay here, Papa replies. But you are still a foreigner, the voice answers angrily. You have to come with me. Jamila, wait here for me. Keep the door locked, says Papa. Fatima stares wide-eyed at her mother. Foreigner also means we do not belong here, Mama explains. When Papa returns home, even the chickens are quiet. They do not cackle anymore. The police say it would be safer if we leave here. I have found a new room where we can stay. They pack all their belongings in bags. A friendly man takes them to their new place in his truck. Everything is different and strange. Nothing is the same anymore. Papa no longer has his own shop. Fortunately, someone wants Papa to work for him. In the mornings, Fatima wakes up early. Oh, she misses the cock at the old place. His crowing used to wake her up. She also longs for Nina and Rachel, her best friends at Hoopoe Land. They never called her foreigner. She's very hungry too. At Hoopoe Land, they get a sandwich and a mug of milk at break time. One morning, Mama calls, "Come, Fatima. You have not been to school for days. We will walk with you to Hoopoe Land." Fatima just nods. She still cannot find her voice. Silently, she walks with Mama, Jamila and Hassan. Rachel and Nina are very excited to see her again. "Where have you been? Were you ill?" Nina asks. Fatima just shrugs her shoulders. Every morning at Hoopoe Land, they do exercises. Teacher Nancy says exercise helps them to get rid of the jiggles. Without the jiggles, they think and work better. Lie on your backs. Stretch out. Sit up. Bend forward. Touch your toes and lie back again, Teacher Nancy says. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. And breathe out. Think of the people that love you. Fatima thinks of Mama's green eyes and Hassan's laughter. She also thinks about Papa. Every afternoon when he returns to their new room, he holds her tightly. Her tummy starts whirling and twirling. Slowly open your eyes, Teacher Nancy says. Fatima opens her eyes and sits up. Through the window, she sees a hoopoe pecking and nibbling in the tufts of grass. It is story time. Fatima sits next to Teacher Nancy. Her whole body is shaking and shivering. "Are you cold, Fatima?" Teacher Nancy asks softly. She sounds concerned. The words are still stuck in Fatima's throat. It feels as if people are again shouting, "Foreigner!" Teacher Nancy hears Fatima's tummy rumble. "Have you eaten this morning, Fatima?" Fatima searches for words. She wants her voice back. Sabeti takes an apple from his pocket. He polishes it against his shirt and gives it to her. She takes a big bite and starts crying. Then the words start coming. They took all our food, she tells them. Samuel ruffles his brown hair. Thieves! Why did they do that? They smashed our shop's window. They say we are foreigners. Fatima sobs. What are foreigners? Rachel wants to know. Foreigners are people from another country, Teacher Nancy explains. The children laugh, and my father, he wears clothes from the other country. It looks like a long dress. He also wears a turban. Fatima continues. What is a turban? Tom wants to know. It's a long piece of cloth. It looks like a scarf. Papa wraps it around his head. My dad wears a hat when his head is cold, Joshua says. Granny Letty wears a blanket when she's cold, Rachel adds. Clothes show whether we are warm or cold. Sometimes it can tell us which country we come from, what language we speak, what music we listen to, or how we pray. Clothes say a lot about who we are. We call it culture, Teacher Nancy tells them. The children listen attentively. They are as quiet as mice. Fatima, I know a place that helps children who are teased or bullied. They also advise grown-ups about jobs and housing. I will call your parents during break time and tell them about the place, Teacher Nancy says. Fatima smiles happily. Thank you, Teacher Nancy. She feels better. The shivers are gone. Nina pushes her orange spectacles higher on her nose. Do the men in long dresses also paint their nails pink like Teacher Nancy does? No, Fatima says. They will look very funny. She starts to laugh. She laughs so boisterously that even her ponytail bounces up and down.